Hey y'all, I hope everyone's doing well. We're gonna get some readings started. We're gonna get started. So I promise y'all that I'll come back. Hopefully y'all tap in. So Most High God, Mother and Father of Righteousness, I'm praying that the right audience comes through for me. May you have like people who are really needing to know answers or whatever we're needing to know at this time. Oh God, I'm asking that you give us clarity and just messages that will assist us on our journey, on our path, on surrendering, oh God, because we need answers, oh God, especially when it comes to letting it go, walking away from it all, oh God, and rebuilding or whatever we're having to do, oh God, because of wicked people who have consistently come for the collective, oh God. There are people who are having a lot of issues when it comes to their credit, oh God. People who are having issues when it comes to their money, oh God. People who are having issues when it comes to places to live, oh God. People also going through issues when it comes to their children and custody and wicked parents or the wicked system or whatever it is, God. We're needing to find solutions on what we're needing to know at this time on how to heal and what to do to gain the knowledge when it comes to what to do and letting it go. And thank you, God, for your love, your kindness, your peace, and your clarity. I'm asking that you bring in truthful messages. I'm asking that you speak through me and give me and a collective of myself clarity on what we're needing to know, oh God. Let these messages be important for the collective and myself so that we can be able to get through the times that we're going through with confidence, oh God, and with truth, knowing that you are with us as we carry on, getting through what we're getting through. God, we know that there's nothing that you're too powerful for. We know that you are a force to be reckoned with, God. We know that you are very powerful, God, and we know that you move through us. And so we're just very grateful for your energy. We're so grateful for your divine power, oh God. And we know that you're fully in control at this time when it comes to us. Okay, so thank you so much for your love, your peace, and um, just your consistency when it comes to the collective and myself, oh God. We thank you, appreciate you, and lift your name up, oh God. Asking that the right people come in to the live, oh God. Asking that you remove every spiritual blocker, every hater, every person that does not want to see the collective rise, oh God. I'm asking that you bring them under judgment, oh God. Anyone who's stagnant and dealing with issues when it comes to their growth due to toxicity, oh God. And them choosing to stay in negativity, oh guys, choosing to stay stuck, choosing to stay connected to certain systems because of fear, oh God. I'm asking that bring them under judgment if they're causing issues for the collective. Anyone who's chosen a route to go against someone for money, oh God, I'm asking that you put each and every one of them under judgment. Each and every person, oh God, that you block their blessings, that you cause them to be in poverty, the same poverty that they wanted the collective to be in. I'm asking that you bring them down, oh God. Let the roles switch, oh God, and let the people who deserve to be in an abundant space, oh God, put them in a position, put us in a position, oh God, where things will work out for us and remove each and every hater, each and every liar, each and every evil, wicked person that is only about finance, who's only about materialism, oh God. Doesn't make any sense. I'm asking that you bring them down, oh God. Each and every one of these systems that are involved in causing pain for anyone who's trying to elevate in their life, who has their whole foot stuck in someone's life so that you won't be able to evolve. Oh God, please bring judgment down to these wicked people, these wicked systems, and people that are in control of these systems, oh God, who are causing pain and stagnation to others who want to move forward, who want to do good in their life, Bring them under judgment, oh God. Whoever thought of this anyway. Bring them under judgment. Bring the founders under judgment, oh God. Anyone who thought of this plan to pull someone down so that they can raise up or live off someone else's name or inheritance, oh God. I'm asking that you bring them down in the name of Most High God, Mother and Father, Ashe. Especially when it comes to this King of Swords. I don't know who this man thinks he is. That's why you're going through painful ending. You're not going to have no luck. You're not going to have no luck. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Guys, please don't forget to hit the like button. We're going to get started in a minute. Because I'm really tired of these people who want to cause stagnation for those who really want to do well in life, who've been working on themselves and wanting to, like, you know, they want new things and good things, and happen to go through people who are ignorant and hateful to get a come up. Oh God, bring the right people in. And let's see. Let's, watch us evolve. So, there are many of us who are in positions where, we could be stuck in our life due to certain systems, organizations that are causing people fear to expand or do things, because of the connections that these people have. It makes it really difficult for a lot of us, people like myself. And so today, I've been getting threatened. First off, I know if you've been gang stalked, then you've had to be, guys, share this video with people, because they don't want this message to get out. But I can give two shits, because I'm sick of these people and what they want. They want to stand on the backs of others in order to gain, in order to come up. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. So I'm gonna just get started, because there's a bunch of hating ass hoes in here I see. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Hit the heart button. Come on. Hit the heart button, y'all. Like, bring in the love, because we gonna get, this is a really deep topic, and I really want to talk about it because it's serious, and many of us have been going through this. So for myself, people have come in my home without me giving them consent. When I leave, like, it's to the point where I don't even want to leave home because I'm scared that someone will come in my home while I'm gone. Like, I literally have a alarm system that I had reset by Vivian. Vivian is a security alarm system that is supposed to be protecting my home, but they have not been protecting my home, guys. There are other people controlling my alarm system. When I come home, there's a whole nother sound to my alarm system, which is crazy in itself. I have the what do you call it? The key fob that is not even connected to the phone anymore. It's a lot going on when it comes to this alarm system that I'm supposed to have, that's supposed to protect my home. But since then, I've had people break in my home, break my heater, break my floor, tore up my floor. They've messed up my water heater. They've I no longer have hot water. Now they're threatening to turn off, like, they're threatening the lights and electricity and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're like in this phase. Well, now we're gonna slowly break her by, so what they do is they find things that you like, right? So if you are someone who is a homebody and you like being home, they will start messing with your home. So they come in here while I wasn't home. Like one day I'm laying in the bed. Now I know I do eat in the bed, but I come home like I'm laying in the bed and there's crumbs all in my bed. I'm like, how is it crumbs in my bed? My fryer, my fryer, which I fry chicken in, it's not working no more. It was working the other day. I come home because I'm like, well, since the oven not working because they came in broke the oven. The oven's not working because when they messed up the heat, now I was heating the house with the oven, and now the oven is not working all of a sudden. So I come back home from the grocery store. Someone came in, and now the because I was gonna fry some pork chops. Listen, we've been eating what we can because right now it's a lot going on. Like I would love to eat healthy, but it's just when you're going through some issues financially. Hit the like button, y'all. Come on, share the live, like the live, please. Show some love. But anyway, when you're having difficulty and you don't have like the means to pay for certain types of food, you do what you can. So many, I've eaten healthy for years. I'm a very healthy eater. As a matter of fact, I was a pescatarian for 3 years. I was a vegan for about 6 months, maybe a little less than that. But anyway, with that said, so I know about health. I usually work out, like I know all that. But when you're in a bind because of evil, wicked people who are part of these corrupt systems, it is a problem when it comes to how you are supposed to maintain life. So with that said, this is a conversation about what your limit is when leaving it all behind. Because, if we are true believers in the Most High, then we should not be so attached to what we have, and I wanted to talk about this because what I realized today is that we are the product. You are the product. I am the product. The places that we are living at are not the product. The product is you. The product is me. So if you are the product, collective, then what does that mean? That means that you have to recognize that your product is your mind. Because in the nutshell, yeah, you may got the nice boobs, you may got the bad ass, hips, and you may, get it in real good or whatever. But when it comes to what makes you who you are, when it comes to you being very, very grounded, and you being who you are, it's about your mind, it's about your choices, about who you represent mentally up here, where no one can ever get in the mind. Okay, so the issue is when people can't get in your mind, what do? They agitate you. So what that means is they will F with you constantly. So they've been effing with me, saying, oh, well, we're going to turn off your lights. So at this point, what I realize is if you fear that, then that gets them excited. Anything you fear, anything that you're like, this is what gets them, because they want to put you in a bind, in a chokehold, to where you will need them, you will bend, you will flake. Okay, so with that said, I want you to be in this place in your life where it's either all or nothing. Meaning, if you're going to be going hard for yourself, collective, you're going to be going hard for yourself. Meaning staying 10 toes down for yourself. Okay, so 10 toes down, meaning, baby, if you got to turn the fucking lights off, turn the lights off. Because at this point, collective, are you going to stay in a home where lights are on? I mean, where the lights are off? Being able to raise your children? You cannot raise your children with the lights off, right? If they turn the lights off, you will not be able to raise your children. Your kid's father is evil, right? Well, with that said, if he has the power to like control your lights, then you have the power to be able to move the fuck on and go. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, let it go. So you possibly don't want to be here anyway. So you're like, okay, cool. Well, my credit is messed up. I don't have good credit because maybe at one point you did have good credit, but because you've been going through what you've been going through, because of these people who have caused you to be in certain positions like this, it's caused you to be in a bind. Okay, so now currently people are very mad that I'm talking about this, and honestly I don't give a fuck about you, bitch, because it wouldn't be like this if your fake ass would leave the collective alone with your weird ass. You know what I'm saying? So, baby, do what you gotta do. Turn the fucking lights off, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Okay? Cause whatever you do, baby, I will never bow down to your motherfucking ass. Because you're not gonna get shit from me. I'ma tell you that right now, baby. So if you gotta go turn the lights off, do what you gotta fucking do. Cause honestly, I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna be here. Alright? So can you tell why a Libra keeps going? Listen here, go to the DM channel, baby. This is not where we're doing this at. Okay, you're off the subject. People over here are going through gang stalking. You're on the wrong page. This is about karmic lessons and breaking generational curses. We're not worried about no damn Libra or relationships. Okay, so go to another channel. Anyway, like I was saying, collective, if you are in this phase in your life where you're living, like, you know, there are a lot of the collective who are living in homeless shelters. They're living in homeless shelters. They're living in their cars. They're living with people that they don't want to live with. You know, there are people who are going through a lot because of wicked people like this emperor here, who has put people like myself in a bind. So this could very well be your kid's father, you know. So anyway, with that said, what I'm telling you, collective, is if you're in this phase where they're trying to control you by trying to take little things away from you, trying to get under your skin, trying to sneaking and breaking in your house, breaking shit. You know, nothing was broken. All of a sudden the heat don't work, the hot waters don't work, there's a huge hole in the damn floor, the ceiling is cracking, meaning they got on top of the roof and the roof is jacked up, meaning it could anytime like have leakage in the house. These people are so wicked. My kid's father is the wickedest man I've ever known in my life, and he knows exactly why I am going through all of this shit. Okay? And so, you know, as much as he wants to play the dumb role, you know, he knows exactly why things are going the way that they are. So with that said, collective, if you're in a situation like myself, then I'm going to tell you to walk away from it all. Walk away from it all. Meaning, because what they want to do is they want to put you in a bind to where you have nothing else left but to give up on yourself and go back. Don't you ever go back. I'm telling you, you will be so, you would do yourself a disservice going back, collective. So no matter how hard it gets, your main goal at this time is to work on yourself. I know it's hard, but when you're working on yourself, you're working on your mind. I don't know where you are currently. You may be living in a hotel room or whatever. Wherever you're living, be grateful for what you have and know that God is going to continue to bless you. But listen, it's all about the mind. It's all about you being able to control your mind. So if you got your mind, you got everything. Okay? Your mind is a very valuable system at this time, because this is what people play on. This is what they play on anyway. This is where they want you to be. Okay? Yeah, absolutely. Trust the process. So with that said, you have to make sure that you are embodying the energy of gratitude, and you're having to elevate yourself spiritually. Okay, so if that's with prayer, is if that's with listening to tarot readers, like be careful who you're listening to nowadays. Half of these tarot readers ain't shit. I'm gonna just let you know that. They have to listen to their master. You know what I'm saying? They can't be on your team because you're too, you know, you're too high vibrational. So they have to be with their family, people that they call friends and stuff like that. That's some BS, you know. So, hi. Anyway, with that said, with that said, this person, anyone who wants to put you in this bind, it's because of money. Okay. So I want you to make sure that you stand strong, 10 toes down for yourself. This person ought to be ashamed of themselves, and they are, because they're going through karma. This is a person who's put you through a bind. So if you don't have lights in your home, then you cannot be a mother to your children like you want to, right? Which is what this person wanted. This king, this emperor, this your kid's father wanted for you to be in a space where you won't be able to raise your kids, where you be such in a bind to where you come running back. But I'm gonna tell you, if you have to allow this person to, like, whatever you have to do, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to your kids, or whatever it is, if they can't come with you, do what you got to do, collective. Don't you give up on yourself, okay? Because you're going to rise up above this, and it's because you're never going back. So you got choices out here, and your choice is going to be definitely abundant, okay? And it's because you're choosing yourself. You're making the choice to choose yourself, and you're in this Queen of Swords energy. So listen here. The issue is when people put you in a corner, against a wall, up against a wall, or when people try to bag you up against the wall, it's because they want to instill fear in you. This is all a fear tactic to get you in your feelings to where you're scared, okay? I don't want you to be scared, because if you really believe in God, and you know that God is going to, like, do some things for you, then you have to trust the process, as Cash Money just said. So this person is stressing. So it's giving me that someone is, like, having a poker face, right? So it's giving me, like, someone who knows in their head that they're losing. They're losing, okay? This person is losing so bad, but they have a poker face on, because they have to stay with this face to make it seem as if they have it all put together, that they're well put together, as if they're in control. But really, when someone bags you up against the wall, it's usually because they're mentally not knowing what to do. They're mentally confused. They're mentally giving up on themselves. So they're using all sorts of fear tactics to make you surrender, make you give up, make you fall flat. And that's just not gonna happen. So you have to put your poker face on. This is a game now. People are playing in your face right now. So when people break in your house, that's a fear tactic. That's a control tactic. So you have to go against it, meaning you don't have to give a fuck. At this point, you don't care, okay? Because when you care is when they got you. But when you don't care is when they hurt. Okay? So when you show no emotions, I remember oh, this is I'm gonna tell you. I mean, I ain't gonna tell you too much, but let's just say, like, I was in a relationship where this person was trying to mentally, emotionally mind f me, where we were trying to work things out, and we were arguing, like we told the whole house up, arguing. And it was more so this person trying to manipulate me. And so with this person trying to manipulate me, um it was more so him trying to gain control. You know how when you argue with someone, you feel like, well, you went off on somebody. Well, honestly, this person wanted you to do that so that they can see, like, if you cared or something like that. So honestly, it worked out in their favor because the argument was only to see, to get you riled up. So this is someone who's trying to pull some sort of emotion out of you. So what happens, like, when you are not showing emotion, when you're no longer caring anymore, this is all an emotional game. If you don't care, it's nothing that this person can do. So you have to be very strong when it comes to your emotion. So let's just say you were a mother who lost your kids due to someone who was acting who was acting in this evil way, to where they wanted to put you in a bind, so that if, let's just say, you did get your lights turned out and off in your house, you won't be able to raise your kids. They will have to keep the kids, and you'll be left with nothing, or you'll be left without your children or whatnot. Um, this person, they knew, they have that control, you know. Dang, it was something I wanted to say. What you have to do is, you got to be strong on that, because what I'm recognizing is there are a lot of good mothers who have been in this situation. And I'm gonna call Shabby Zane out, because you've literally caused issues for mothers like myself, who are good parents, who love their kids. You, like, really, you and Lulu, y'all really, like, y'all doing a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Lulu and Shabby Zane, like, y'all some evil, wicked women. And y'all got kids. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, these women here, y'all horrible. You're a good woman, collective. You're a good mother. You're a good woman. And anyone who's going through a situation where they are put in a bind, to where you don't know whether your lights are going to be turned off the next day or two, you don't know what's going to happen. If anyone tries to say that you're a bad mother because you don't have your kids, it's not your fault that you don't have your kids. If people are putting you in horrible situations where you're unable to do your job as a parent, when you're actually a good parent, so right now, when it comes to the gang stalking, you'll see, like, men walking with children. So they do a lot of things subliminally when it comes to the gang stalking, um to give you like a mental reaction, or it's like to give you to let you know what should be happening next. So these are people who instill fear, or like play in your face. It's more so like a aha, like a father walking with their son or their children is saying, like, you about to get your kids taken and stuff because your lights ain't gonna be on. Well, the lights aren't on, and okay, it's called foreshadowing. Thank you, millionaire Wilson. So yeah, well, foreshadowing. So what they do is they will, like, throw it in your face as if, like, this is the next thing that's going to be happening. So they do a lot of evil, wicked things, collective. Like, I remember I was driving down the street, and so all these people, They were walking with their phones at the bus stop waiting. It was like a whole bunch of people walk, like it's a new scene, like people just at the bus stop, walking at the bus stop, walking down the street with book bags on. And the foreshadowing, to get you to understand what to look out for next. Like it's like a new scene that be happening. So it's them not wanting you to have a vehicle to drive. Listen here, whatever you do, baby, I don't give a fuck no more. Because the car insurance is high anyway. Because Michael Wallace, he had someone hit me in the front of my car to where my insurance had to go up. I've never been in a car accident ever in my life. But thank you for that, so my car insurance went up sky high. So, at this point, with all the evil things that these people have done, who want to have you to come back in their life after doing horrible things to you, you got the audacity to not want, oh, you don't want to be known. You don't want, oh, don't tell them my name. Don't tell them that I'm a part of this bullshit that you a part of. You don't want no one knowing that you are the face of what's going on right now. That you are the reason that a lot of these people out here are going through the things that they're going through. Like the audacity of you to not want to be seen or want to be shouted out after you done caused so much pain for victims like myself. No one cares about your name. Like, you're evil. So with that said, at this point, because I do love my kids, and I'm going to just make that known. You okay? I love my kids. You know what I'm saying? I love my children. I would never leave my children unless there were situations such as this that are happening to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good mother. I've never been in no crazy house. I've never been a drug addict. I've never, molested a child. I've never, been to jail. I've always been a good parent to my kid. I've always been in my children's life. I've never been an absent parent. I've always been productive in my kid's life. So if I'm going through things that are out of my hands, and I find this to be very serious, because I've never thought that my kid's father would be so wicked to put me through something like this. I never known he was a part of a system that was so wicked anyway. But with that said, for those who are in this situation, it's like people got the audacity to sit here and act as if you're not doing some shit when you are. You know that we're being gang stalked. You know that there is foreshadowing going on. You know that you're constantly, you're breaking into someone's home, you're violating people's privacy, you're in people's phone, car, you are tracking people's devices, and a lot of things that you're doing. It's illegal. You know what I'm saying? But you sit here and not want someone like myself to sit here and tell what's going on when you're doing the shit. So who speaks up for the person who's going through the shit? So with that said, what I'm trying to say is the title of this reading is, what's your limit when leaving it all behind? What are you going to do? This is why I'm telling you, your things are not the product. Your home, your car, your phone, none of that shit is the product. You are the product. You are the one that's needed. But they use tangible things around you to put you in fear, to make you feel as if you don't have nothing to stand on. I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Whatever you do, I will never go back to the past. This is people that want to put you in fear, okay? And so it's all about that mind and them trying to agitate you to the point where you give up. And I'm just never gonna give up. I will never give up, and I will never let you have it your way. And so, that's what it is. So with that said, guys, when it comes to your limit, you got to know what your limits are. With my limits, there's no limits. I'm a part of the no limit soldier clique, meaning that whatever these people got to do, do. Turn the lights off. Whatever you got to do, because I'm telling you, I don't want to be here anyway. So this gives me even more ammunition to get my ass out of here, because I don't like where I live. Where I live, people are wicked. They're demonic. They're hateful. They're demons. Like, these people are demonic, okay? So with that said, like, I know, like, for myself, like, if I ever got a chance to move out of Michigan, this will be the perfect time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, like, do what you got to do, baby. Because at this point, I don't give a fuck no more. So we got this earth sign. She's an earth sign woman. She's very sneaky. She's under judgment. What is she doing? So she's a part of this wicked system. This could be a sister of yours. Tell me about her. She's in the Five of Swords energy. So she's basically mad at what I'm saying, because the issue is your fear involves her financial stability. So with you being in a space in your life where you're standing your ground, you standing your ground makes this woman mad. This is a Queen of Pentacles, a earth sign woman who's under judgment, who could be getting in trouble with the law. So definitely someone from your past. Give me the information of this Queen of Pentacles. This person possibly stole money from you. This person know it's over for her. So with that said, I want you to stand on these people's necks. So tough, collective chosen. I'm telling you, to where when you're standing on these people's necks, you don't give a fuck no more. We're no longer in a position where we give two shits about these people and how they interact with the collective. Meaning, if they want to do whatever they do, even though it may hurt you, it may pain you, you got to be so tough in your energy. You got to be very strong to where you're able to accept a loss, okay? Because these people really want to come for you, okay? So they're going to be using certain fear tactics, such as turning off your lights, doing certain things, even trying to cause issues with your vehicle, whatever the case may be. It's someone who's going to be going through a lot of karma. So where I'm at this point is, see, if you, like, since we're talking about dogs, it's been a huge subject where people want to say roof, or whatever it is. When they bark, you bark back, okay? So where I'm at is, someone doesn't know how strong you are because they've only been using fear tactics on you. So your bite back is fighting back with not caring what they do, because this is all it is. It's all about you being scared. So yeah, with that said, there are people who are going through a lot of karma for what they've done, what they've stolen, and what's over for them. So this will cause you to heal. So it's giving me, like, if you ever got into a fight with somebody and you didn't know their strength, they didn't know your strength. So this person don't know that you done took a bunch of karate classes, right? You done took a bunch of karate classes, and kung fu and kung wo and kung ju, and all these things, and I mean, you've mastered your skills, but you a little peon, right? And this person want to step to you acting as if you don't know these things. Well, baby, let them step, because you're going to be showing them your power, okay? So this is you, continuing to work on yourself. You got to work on your mind, because these people, they want to get to your mind. It's very important. The mind is very, very, very powerful, especially around these times when you're in these certain types of situations. You got to be 10 toes down for yourself. This is someone who's satisfied with how they think, evolved in your emotions, where you love yourself so much, collective. You worked on yourself. You are in this position where how you feel, you're able to make rational decisions. Okay, now it may be a little fear. You may have a little, you may be a little iffy when it comes to certain things that you may be going through. Maybe you may fear, this is your deepest fears. You know, the moon card represents your deepest fears. Yeah, you may fear what these people say, or you may fear the what did they call it, the foreshadowing. You may fear the gang stalking, you may, in the back of your head. But you working on yourself and gaining true perspective and clarity about who you are and what you want to be and where you want to be mentally, you're going to see yourself in a different light. Okay, it's going to bring you balance. Okay, so with that said, we got the King of Wands energy here. This is someone who feels as if, you know, he's going through painful endings. You know, these are people who you're rising above. Okay, so they're basing your fears on their come up. They're basing your fear. So if you're scared, if you're screaming, oh, let me out, oh, I'm scared, oh, these people, they don't want you to bite back. They don't want you to bite back, collective. They want you to be scared, okay? They want you to be submissive. They want you to be kind. They want you to be soft. They want you to be. But I'm telling you, if you be that way, they're going to take advantage of you, and you're never going to be able to like stand your ground with these people. Spirit is telling you to stand your ground, okay? Don't fear these people. They're not that strong. They're not that strong. Okay? With the Six of Wands, these are people who are who will be unsuccessful when it comes to you. Clarify this, ancestors. Yeah. So when it comes to you, the Six of Wands and the Four of Wands is saying that someone who's acting successful when they really not. They're really not that. They're really not in that much control as they're acting to be. Okay? So this is someone who's getting bad news, who's going through downfalls financially, you know, and they're banking on you in order to fail. So this is someone who's hoping that you do bad. Like, have you ever, like, let's just say when you was a kid, your mom, you had company and your mom was like, you know, we got to go at 5 o'clock, and your friend had to leave at maybe 2 o'clock or something, or 3, and the friend was hoping that the plans got canceled so they can stay longer. This is a person who's really banking on, oh, I hope they don't make it. I hope they don't make it. I hope they're not strong enough to get through what they're going through. Okay? You have to be 10 toes down for yourself. That's because they do black magic and get and go to psychic readings since I was 9 years old. Yeah, that okay, but if you have your mind, that don't matter. Cause everyone can tap in. Everyone has the gift. No one cares about their their psychic gifts and stuff. No one cares about that. See, you're saying the wrong thing. You have to, we're not talking about what they have. They have a lot of things. They know a lot of people. They have a lot of control. But the issue is you have to have your mind. You cannot fear. Okay? If you fear these people, you're gonna submit, and you're gonna be scared. So the goal is to not give two shits about what these people do, and to stand your ground. People are mad that I know this shit. 5 of Swords. Someone's pissed. Okay? So with that said, you have to be in this position of not caring. If you lose it all, you can always get it back. Okay? So 7 of Wands is, and the Hermit is you having the knowledge to keep fighting for yourself no matter what. All right? Because there are people who are angry with what I'm talking about. When you know your worth, people get flustered. They get angry. They are angry, okay? Five of Swords is people who are competing with you when it comes to your mind. It's very important to know thyself. So with the Justice card is you getting justice over all this hate. This is a lot of jealousy, hate, competition, people who don't like you knowing what you know. You're very skilled at this time. So with that said, do you when you're in positions like this, in tight positions like this, you know, where you're living in your car or you're living wherever you're living, you gonna have to bite the bullet for a minute, baby, and get through that. Okay, get through it proudly. Because look, Seven of Swords, this Queen of Pentacles, she is banking on you. She stole from you. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles, ancestors. She know it's over. Okay? Queen of Pentacles know it's over. Baby, it's over for you. You will not be coming up on the collective. All right, boo? So you might as well walk away with your tail behind your legs. You and this King of Cups and everybody else. The collective will never come back to the past. And that's what you're going to be mad about. It's just never going to work out for you. All right? So you can be mad all you want to. Because that's dealing with your inheritance, collective. The issue is people are banking on your fear. If you're fearing these people, then it's gonna be issues for you. You're gonna be in trouble. You gotta be strong enough to be able to get through this. Okay? So your Ten of Pentacles is in you not fearing. Your Ten of Pentacles is in you being very sound in who you are. Okay? You being okay to complete cycles successfully and very determined. Never giving up on yourself. All right? You got to be balanced emotionally. Okay? So this is God getting you through this. All right? Where you will see success if you move forward, but you cannot fear what these people want to take away. So them breaking in your house, breaking your electricity, breaking your heater, breaking your cold water, your hot water, whatever they're doing. I'm telling you, if you care, you're not going to do well. But if you lose like the caring part, you can get through this. So meaning for me, if they do that, I'm not going to be here with no lights on. I'm going to just let you know that now. And it's not a threat, because honestly, what I feel like is when people take from you, it really does put you in better positions. You may be sad about what's been taken from you, but honestly, what's been taken from you assists you in other places. So let's just say you do get money. Maybe you may not get much, you may not get that much money, but you get something. Well, whatever you get, you got to learn how to save. You got to be grateful for it. You got to have a little more gratitude, and you got to learn how to stretch your money. Just like me, guys, I'm in this position where I'm needing to learn how to stretch my money, okay? Because, baby, I can blow through some money thinking that I'm like P. Diddy, Sean Puffy Combs. I'm in there, just swiping it up. I look down and blew through $800 in a damn day. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, that's supposed to be your lifestyle anyway. But until God puts you in that position, you're going to have to slow it down a little bit, bring it back. Remember where you are. We're in the 3D, not in the 5D realm where all of our blessings are held until we're able to get on the vibration that God wants us on. So with that said, there's levels to this collective, and it's it's also, let's see, clarify the Three of Swords. Who is this Three of Swords? This is someone who's uncomfortable with your strength. It's an Emperor. So this person, it could be a Leo. This person is knowing that it's over. Because listen here, You're not about to sit here and play on the collective's emotions or my emotion. No one gives a fuck about that stuff anymore. You know, you and your people have broken into the collective's home, broken and torn up things like you were some damn Tasmanian devils. Like y'all some evil, wicked people. These people are horrible people. And then the issue is they do it so well because they're so skilled. So, you know, these people are skilled in technology. They're skilled in I done got food. Sorry. I'm keeping it too real, guys. Got my pajamas on, talking to y'all, looking like a grandma. But anyway, they got people that are very good with technology. They're good with like fixing HVAC, and you know they're good with all these things. So it's like people have come in here. Like I've literally changed the locks on my home and they still have come in my house. I'm starting to think that these people have like a already made key for every house or something, because ain't no way certain things in my house when I come home they're broke like that. It's the disrespect for me. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're someone who's innocent, you're not doing nothing to nobody, you're not messing with anyone, and someone breaks in your home, and then like the way they close the door and act like no one's never been there, and then you come and you're touching things and you're trying you know all of a sudden something's broke. You're like, well, this was just working. Like what happened? You know, the ceiling is cracked from this here to here. You know, they've been talking about the roof lately. What I've noticed is they really did it. Like whatever they say they gonna do, they do that shit. So my roof is messed up. So with the foreshadowing, they'll be outside, like they'll have like boxes outside to where, oh well, your house is about to flood, like there's going to be, you know, your house is going to, there's going to be leakage in your home. So they'll have a bunch of boxes outside. They'll have people riding with furniture on the back of their cars. They're so evil. They're very wicked. Even when they were like trying to like threaten me and let me know like we're gonna take your car or we're gonna do something to your car, they'll have like they will be riding with bikes on top of their vehicles, or bikes out, you know, they'll have bikes, people riding on their bikes outside. You know, they'll be on the scooters, on the motorcycles with the backpacks on. And then like certain readers would have bikes in the background. You know, some of these readers, you know, I would be like, you know, some of these readers are y'all, some of y'all readers are weak as fuck. I'ma just let y'all know that. Some of you readers, I'm starting to think like when y'all be talking about y'all family, y'all talking about this wicked family. Like y'all a part of this wicked shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I know why you gotta do the shit that y'all do. For some of you who do what you do, you know, it's just a shame what y'all done got yourselves into. And I hope y'all strong enough to get through it, because no one random is just gonna be picking on you or acting a fool. You know what I'm saying? Like you're caught in something that you can't get out of because you decided to be a part of a family that is wicked. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your fault, baby girl, baby boy. Like, don't take that shit out on me. I don't know what you signed up for. That's not my issue. So, you know, people are in the background speaking on, you know that they're talking about you by giving subliminals. So they'll have people like doing those flashlights and stuff like, oh, well, let me, you know, my flashlight, you know, or they'll say something about power and shit. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm not about to sit here and base my life on what y'all gonna do today or tomorrow, the next day. Like whatever y'all do, y'all just do. And I'll prepare myself for it. At this point, I realize that I will have to just get through whatever these wicked people are putting the collective and myself through. So with that said, if it's the lights, if whatever it is next, because you know at this point I know I can't raise my kids with no lights on. So I already know what the next step of that would be. But what I'm telling you, collective, is if that is your next step, then would you find that to be a burden for you? For some who are not as lucky, for some who are lucky, who are able to take their children with them, because I would love to, but I'm telling you, I'm not about to sit here in Michigan no more. I'm just gonna let you know that right now, cause I'm never going back, boo. I promise you I'm not. I promise you I'm not. So with that said, like every scheme, every plan, every plot that the enemy is making when it comes to the collective and myself, I'm asking that it be destroyed in the name of the Most High God, Mother and Father. That every wicked agenda that is based on the collective and our inheritance that the Most High God is giving the collective, if that comes with us being able to be elevated in our life and things being better for us, I'm asking that the Most High God cancels every wicked agenda that people are trying to send for us. Okay, these are people who made childish decisions that are going to be going through hardship in the future. Okay, so with that said, collective, I want you to stay consistent. I want you to be in this space where you are thinking, okay, you're making good decisions because you're taking your time making these decisions. Okay, so Spirit is telling you that you're going to be moving on soon. Okay, the Chariot and the Hangman is like it's first off, Knight of Pentacles is like consistency, slow movement. Okay, we're not making hasty decisions. We're taking our time, and these decisions that you're making, you're going to have to stand on business with these decisions, collective. You cannot make a decision just one day, get up and say, okay, I'm doing it. No, Spirit is like, I'm giving you this Hangman here because first off, it represents you holding off, getting understanding on what you're doing. So what is your purpose? What are you doing? Where, when, what, and how? What is this deeper thought? What is this understanding that you have, and why are you doing it? What is the intentions behind it? Is it important? So Spirit is telling you to really take a time and think. Now that you know what you're going to do, now that you have a deeper understanding with the Chariot, it's you getting through those obstacles. Okay, you achieving, you're ambitious. Okay, you're going to be successful. Okay, and this is that closing cycles that no longer serve you. So with the Justice card is you leaving something behind, which is the past, closing out this cycle for real, and doing it in a fair way where there is justice and balance happening, where this Death card is here, a ending. You know what I'm saying? It will work for you because you're closing out this cycle successfully. You've gotten a lot of knowledge. Okay, so it's nothing wrong with you choosing you. Okay, it may be difficult, but you can get through this. All right, so with that, God is gonna help you. All right, so you leaving it all behind. I don't know if this came out in the reversal. Let me see. Spirit, did this come out in the reverse? Did this come out in reverse? Okay, yeah. So when it come out, clarify 8 of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Who is this, ancestors? Who is this? This is the 7. Okay, so this is someone who doesn't want to walk away. So, or doesn't want you to walk away. But with the 9 of Wands is someone who's exhausted with their plans because you're going to be closing out this cycle. So someone is in the 7 of Swords energy. This is someone who's trying to figure out what to do next. So 7 of Swords is like, shoot, like, dang, like, someone who's iffy. They're not knowing what to do. They're in their head a lot about you, and they're confused. They're confused because when you stop caring, it don't give your enemy the let's see, Ace of Swords with a Magician. So clarify this. Okay, so your clarity is giving you truth, and understanding is giving you power, okay? Which causes your enemy to be confused on what they should be doing. It causes your enemy to be going through a lot of karma. This King of Swords here. So, this King of Swords, this Emperor, they're all in this devil energy along with this water sign. All these people are all about money. They're going to be going through karma. You know, they're stressing out. They're all over the place mentally and emotionally. They're not in a good space, okay? They're under judgment and they're going through karma. So, you know, these are people who want to control you, want to control your every move. And it's because they are inconsistent in their life. These are people who don't even know what they're doing, where they're going, what's going to be happening to them. And so with that, you know, they're stressing. They're really stressing. Like their passion is getting out of hand and out of alignment. Their aggression is getting out of alignment. These are people who are trying to work 10 times over when it comes to their family as well, where they're not even happy in their environment anymore. Honestly, they find it to not to be their family is not worth it. You know, this Queen of Wands is stressing. You know, everyone, this King of Swords is angry. You know, everyone is just, they're not doing too well, okay? So these people, they want to reconnect with you. They want to reach out to you. And honestly, it's nothing really to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they're still holding on to some sort of control, but they're going through karma. With the Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords, people who are heartbroken about you. You standing your ground is causing people to be in a frenzy, okay? So, what I'm trying to tell you, collective, is people, they gain off of your fear. They feed off of your fear. So when you're scared, it makes it easier for them to attack you. It makes it easy for them to get in your mind. It makes it easy for them to like put you in this. It's more so about the mind. So if you're scared because, oh, they're going to take something, then that means you're too attached to something. Meaning you got to surrender completely when it comes to certain things that you may have. Like, let's just say you really love your home, you really love your car, you really, whatever you love. Like, I want you to have so much faith in God. And as much as it's hard for me to like say it, like you're gonna have to be okay with the fact of losing everything in order to gain. Okay, so it's like, what's your limit when leaving it all behind? So when you're leaving it all behind, I want you to look into what's most important to you. Okay, never fearing what you have to leave behind because of wicked people who want to keep you in your head, want to keep you in your mind. All right, you have to stand 10 toes down for yourself, collective. um Spirit, tell me what is the energy of the opponents, these wicked people. What is the energy at this time for these wicked people? So we got the Queen of Wands coming out. What is the energy of these wicked people? So we got this King of Swords in a reversal. He's so it's this Queen of Wands who's in the very manipulative energy, where she could be very cold, very calculated, in her head a lot. She could be shocked about what I'm saying. She could be worried about money. You know, she could be in this phase of only thinking about money. You know, but with the judgment here, I'm judgment card here, I'm just seeing your assets are protected, especially if you're in this mind frame of knowing that you should not fear nothing. You should not fear losing anything. Okay? Don't fear. Come on, tell me more. What are these in? So look, we gonna put this death card here. It tried to come out in a reversal, and it's because these people, they don't want to let it go. But they, you know, with the Page of Swords is someone who's still thinking of silly ideas, thinking of plans. You know, these are people who are into plotting, but really it's you moving on, like someone's moving forward with like being conniving, okay? So yeah, definitely continuing a will to keep going and being shisty. So we got this Empress here with the King of Wands and the Hermit. Secretly, you got a lot of people who are feeling uncomfortable with what I'm saying. You know, these are people who are uncomfortable with being connected to you, with not being connected to you, wanting to be connected to you. People who are uncomfortable with how they're feeling, could be heartbroken. It's because, you know, you're not playing. You know, you're in this Empress energy. If you're not, you got to get there, okay? So it's all about knowing who you are and what you're going to tolerate. And we're not tolerating absolutely nothing anymore. Okay? So these are people who still doing magic. And the issue is you're still inspired about life. Okay? Stepping into your 9 of Pentacles energy. This is you being in this very confident, independent energy with God, stepping into your true calling. The Judgment card is, you know, God is for is shadowing you, okay? Is with you. Is over you, empowering you, okay? Protecting you. And while that's happening, you got people in competition with you. All right? So give me the energy behind this competition, ancestors. What do we need to know about the competition? It's jealousy. Definitely jealousy and control. So tell me more about this, ancestors. It's about you walking away and being serious. Your walking away is leaving people in the cold. Okay? So it's giving me, if you walk away, there are people who gonna feel in the 5 of Pentacles energy. This don't make no sense. You leaving behind people who are jealous in competition, who are banking on you for your success, things that you worked hard for, you've developed. People who don't want to do the work have the audacity to really still try to come for you as if you owe them your life. These are people who've not worked on nothing. So these people also assisted you in manifesting you to walk away. So with the constant antagonizing, the constant aggravation, the constant manipulation, the constant breaking and entering, the constant breaking shit in your house, all of these things have gotten you fed up to want to walk away, okay? And I mean walk away for good. This King of Swords is a liar. He's sneaky. He's working amongst other people. Tell me more. He's thinking practical. You know, he's like very, he's very, like he's, tell me, what is he up to? You know, he's like, want to call you to heal something. Clarify the 3 of Cups. People who want to like cause confusion in your life. These are people who are trying to compete for a connection with you that you don't want. That's too many. Tell me more. Yeah, they want, I'm telling you, they want to be a part of your success. These are people who are heartbroken. Okay, so this King of Pentacles and others are going through a lot of pain right now. They're heartbroken about how they feel about you. You know, me speaking like this is breaking people's heart because you're serious about leaving. Okay, so if this is you leaving everything behind, these are people who want to come out of conflict with you all of a sudden. They want to like, oh, okay, well, we'll be good, you know. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all done did too much. People don't want to be bothered with you because you catch more bees with honey. These people, I was playing this song, you know, earlier today. Well, not that much earlier, but let me play it for y'all because, you know, these people, they mean. You know what I'm saying? They're horrible people. I don't understand it. I really don't. I mean, it's just, It's crazy to me. My bad. And this used to be the jam back in the day. Well, I wasn't born in these times, guys. I'm pretending. I used to like this song though. I mean, well, I like this song. I still like it. I'm not that old. Not this old. Not old as this song. But I was listening to this. This is a song that was on my mind today. Because it remind me of exactly what he talking about.
Oh, she may be weary. Them young girls, they do get weary.
These people, they don't know how to be kind. They're evil. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. It's no. You catch more bees with honey. These people evil.
But when she gets weary,
this our leaving song, y'all. Because these people need to be a little more kind. They horrible. They horrible.
You know she's waiting, just anticipating for things that she'll never possess. Yeah. Wow, she's there waiting.
So these people are mean spirit. Look, Knight of Cups. That's someone who's moody, emotional. I mean, they're like too sensitive. Want to give you an offer in a negative energy. Like, no.
It's not just sentimental.
Yeah, these people are blocked off from your energy. You're disengaging. You're not engaging with these people. It stops here, you know, and you're getting justice because of it. Because you've observed, you look deeply into this situation, and it makes you even more inspired at this time to close out the cycle because of how people act towards you, and they're gonna be defeated. You know, I don't care about these people no more, collective. I know you don't. This King of Pentacles has caused so much pain. You know, it don't make no sense. You know, he needs to just walk away, leave you alone, leave us alone. You know, yeah, it's over. It's this sneaky and conniving energy that's gonna be judged justice. Okay? There's gonna be judgment, okay? These people hateful. They don't know how to do it. They need to let the shit go. Yeah, we're no longer giving to these people. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve nothing. We're rejecting it. Fight back, collective. Fight back. I don't care. It's gonna help your happiness. It's gonna bring you happiness, okay? And that's the truth, okay? So y'all know what it means. This is a jam. This man, he knew exactly what he was singing. I'm like, wow, like that that song is perfect for exactly what we're going through. Cause it's like, you know, these people, they don't know nothing about tenderness. They don't know nothing about love. They don't know nothing. You know, they just hateful. They're just hateful, you know? So You being someone who don't care no more. You know, this King of Cups, he's in a reversal. He's mad. You know, Four of Pentacles, like someone who's still holding on, but with the Tower card, it's like a shock where someone needs to let go. It's because you're gonna get victory through a collective. You not showing, and I mean when your emotion don't show, it's giving me like in a reading, your emotion has to match your physical mental emotion. So meaning it's no time to play about how you feel anymore. Where how you feel reflects how people are going to treat you. Okay? So if you are scared, people going to treat you real mean. They going to get real gutter with you. People know exactly what to do. Just like if a grown person ain't around, they know, and they're like a predator around a child. They know not to do that shit in front of a parent. They gonna do that shit when you not there. Just like a father. He's a father, a manipulative father figure. Of course he's gonna be, you know, this person has a face for everything, a poker face. They're not gonna let you know they're a part of something diabolical. They're not gonna let you know that they're a part of a system that's very wicked. They're gonna lie about it. Even though this person knows that they are, they will play the role until they can't no more. You know what I'm saying? And have your kids playing along with it. You know, this person has mastered the art of a poker face to where you literally have to get a reading to find out what's going on. So with that said, you know, you not breaking collective, like you have to master the same skill, but in the upright right way. Your skill is mastered to beat your oppressor, not for people who are good. I'm speaking for people who are effing with you. So you want to go gutter low, then okay, then do what you got to do. So you got to stare the enemy in the eye, in the face, and you got to, you know, as much as scared as you may be, you got to go for it. Because people will play in your face until they can't no more. So they are willing to do, these people are willing to go as far as doing whatever they can to bring you down. And if you're willing to hold on a little longer just to see, like just like they do, just to see, so let's see if she flake, let's see if he flake, let's see if he, like y'all both going back and forth. Like like you you both doing the game. You know what I'm saying? These people are horrible people. So excuse me. And since they're so horrible, they're going to do whatever they can for money. Okay? And that's the stressful part. So people are stressing over connecting with you because they want money. They're all about money, and that's it. These are people who are afraid of your strength. These are people who are in very low energy. Clarify this Page of Cups, ancestors. Who is the Page of Cups? Someone who wants a relationship with you. But who is it? This Emperor? You know what I'm saying? Watching you. They stressing, okay? They angry. Five of Swords energy. This King of Swords. In the Seven of Cups energy, you know, confused, don't know what to do. You're stepping away. You know, they don't know what to do because they're blocked off. You know, they're trying to figure out how you got where you are, and they're going through karma. So these are people who have like some sort of emotion for you, but honestly, these are people also who's continuing on with their shiesty ways, and everything they do, they're good in karma for it. Look at this devil energy. They're trifling. They're toxic. Okay? So with that said, you know, the sun card here is basically 9 of Cups, sun card. It's like it's really over. You know, and this Queen of Wands, she really know that too. She's still trying to maintain some sort of control. But honestly, she's uninspired. You know, she don't know what to do. Secretly, she's in fear. We got this Queen of Cups and this Queen of Swords. These two, they're still trying to continue on. Like, you know, they're in their head a lot. You know, these people, I don't think they sleep. But honestly, they're avoiding their tower moments. Everybody is just effed up all over money, okay? So with that said, these people, they're not as strong as you, collective. If you really understand the game, this is the game. Them putting you in fear so that you could be scared enough to run away. So you could be scared enough to give up. Are you going to be a person that's scared to give up? Are you going to be a person that says, oh, never mind, take me out? Or are you going to be someone who's going to stand your ground? The easiest ones are the ones who, and no offense to those who have gone out, who been unalive because of people like these people here. But it seems as if those people that have gotten gotten hurt from these people have been they were like people who like got into their mind. So even people who possibly committed SI because these people constantly agitated them. So anything that I went through, I don't think an average person could go through unless you were able to ground yourself, okay? Meaning never give up on yourself. All right? So you grounding yourself is going to be your justice. It's going to be your balance. Because people, they want to be a part of your life. They want to be a part of your success. But I'm telling you, it's going to make you be in a 9 of Pentacles reverse. It's not worth it. They want to be a part of your success. They want to be a part of your new beginning, okay? But you will not have any control over yourself, and all your efforts that you've done going back to these people will only cause you to be in a 9 of Pentacles reverse, meaning that you put all this effort in for nothing. That would be crazy of you. So Spirit is telling you to maintain your truth. Maintain your power, okay? And I want you to look that gorilla in the face, and I want you to shake your head and say, "Arr," you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get crazy with the crazy nowadays, okay? You cannot fear these people. Fuck these people. They ain't no fucking body. They're just people who want power. They want money. That's all they want. So they can betray you and step in your shoes. And that's just not going to happen, boo. That's never gonna happen. And I know you uncomfortable about it, baby, but that ain't our problem. Okay? So yeah, continue to stand your ground and know that you are protected by the divine. Never fear losing absolutely nothing when God can restore your life faster than God can bring it down. Okay? So continue to stay grounded and keep it moving. You know, there's always going to be a hater. There's always going to be a op. And unfortunately, collective, You're just one of them people that was in the cards to be playing this stupid ass role that we're playing right now. And as much as these people want to conspire, all they thinking about in their head is ways to make you feel away. But honestly, these are people feeling worse than you. They're finding out that their consistency and betrayal has not left them nowhere but Five of Cups, in the Five of Cups energy. What is that? Null and void. So we got the Temperance here. This is, you're healing from that. You know, someone continuously conspiring. So clarify the Seven of Swords. Yeah, definitely someone who's so it's giving me that you're resilient. You're someone who's continuing on. You're someone who's protected. This is someone who's stressing over being your friend. It's a King of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords, ancestors. It's saying that this person knows that everything that they're going through, they're going to be getting karma for. Everything that they're doing to you, they're going to get karma for. There's going to be karma every time this person comes for you. So with the Sun card, with the Star card and the Five of Pentacles, it's someone knowing that they have to give up. They know they got to heal. It's like someone wants it all. Like I'm hearing the song, I want it all. Brand new socks and drawers. But you ain't did no work on yourself. You're wanting to step into a star status, but you're empty on the inside. Clarify this. Yeah, so with the Ace of Cups, someone wants to offer you an opportunity. This is a Queen of Pentacles. It could be your family member. Definitely a family member with the Eight of Swords. Tell me more, ancestors. Yeah, so with the Death card, like it's saying like someone's still not wanting to close out a cycle. Okay, so with the Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, someone's trying to figure out how to be a part of your life. I'm telling y'all, look, this person heartbroken. They're shocked. Okay, so it's someone who's gonna be having a painful ending. All right. So I'm telling you, like, some of your neighbors could be people that were paid to live in certain areas in your environment, as well as what I'm getting to. Some of your neighbors could have been a part of a wicked system. And just to let y'all know, I live in a Masonic area. Be careful of what y'all choosing, where y'all choosing to live, because I didn't recognize. I did know, like, once I crossed that street, that it did say Masonic Avenue or something like that, but I didn't think of it like that, you know. I'm like, damn, like I was just trying to make some damn money, and all this crazy shit start happening. Clarify this, ancestors. So we got a Queen of Wands. It could be a Leo. I got a Queen of Wands. I got a Gemini. So Queen of Wands, and this is a Leo. So you got good news happening for you, where there could be harmony and balance taking place. I do see sudden changes that could happen. Let's see, what is this? Be careful. This is a queen. This is a Queen of Wands woman who's a liar and causes a lot of conflict and chaos. She's shisty. Or if that's not the case, this could be someone around you who could be doing that, trying to cause you obstacles, okay? This is a person who's not right in the mind. She's horrible. She's a part of this wicked system. And with the Two of Swords, it's someone who don't know what to do. So, or who has made a decision. Tell me more, ancestors. Yeah, so what the Death card is, why is the Death card here? Why the Death card? She knowing that it's over. All her betrayal and conniving, it's giving me that, you know, it's nothing else to do. You know, so she's, even though she's like See, she's still trying to like work with this emperor, be in a relationship with this emperor, but she's stressing over you. Ugh, like this lady crazy. Wanting to come towards you, sad because of you. Like you protecting yourself from this person. This person in their head about you. Oh my God. It's crazy. This person crazy. Right. So yeah, she's heartbroken. It's giving me that this person sees happiness with you, but spirit, what is this Queen of Wands trying to do? What is she trying to do? She knows that she has to put it to an end of acting as if she's loyal to you, but really not. With Stork in the reverse, it just will stop your involvement. Okay, with Bouquet in the reverse, this person ain't no good. Okay, and she's trying to get with this man. I don't think they're doing too good. She dealing with two men, it seems. Tell me about this woman. Yeah, loyalty is in the reverse. Dog is in reverse. Um, then we have fish in the reverse. So it's just talking about her finances and things that are not going to be doing well. She done got the news. So we got Ryder and news arriving. Tell me more. So yeah, it's an end. So you're there's chatter that things are not going to be working out for this Queen of Wands. Okay? So she's not happy about that. So yeah, guys, let's see, like, let's look into, because what they're doing, you know, is they want to make you feel fear. So in order to make you feel fear, they have to put you in a vulnerable position. That's what I'm learning. So with that said, you got to be strong, collective ancestors. Tell me, what are the plans of the oppressors? What are the plans for these people when it comes to the collective? Five of Cups. What are the plans for this Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Cups energy? What are the plans for the oppressors when it comes to the collective? The Knight of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. King of Wands with the Emperor. So their plans are to like keep conflict going. So they're not happy about your you clarify the Five of Wands. They're not happy with who you are, who you become. These are people who are talking about it. They're going through karma though. Clarify the Five of Wands, ancestors. Their system, okay? They're going through painful endings, all right? They're not going to be happy. It's never going to work out. No matter how hard they fight. As long as you stay true to self and you do your best to stay grounded, you're going to be good, all right? So with the Four of Cups, it's like people trying to make you give to them. You're not doing it, okay? You're going to detach. Tell me more. Two of Swords, Seven of Wands is you protecting your energy. These people don't know how to handle that, okay? You're going to be healing. And with the Five of Pentacles, is your ops are going to be feeling the Five of Pentacles energy. They're going to be sad, okay? You standing your ground is going to cause your enemies to feel defeated, okay? So what's up for the wait. So yeah, this is the perspective. This is the truth, okay? You scholaring yourself is not having fear, all right? Making sure you have this connection with God and balancing your mental space. Here's God backing you up, okay? With a whole lot of love and telling you to continue on, all right? You're not going to fail with God. God is not going to let you fail. All right, so don't fear. You got options out here, and I'm seeing here that you're very confident to get through what you're going through. Stepping into this that's Queen of Swords is feeling defeated and feeling the struggle. Okay, so yeah, they put a lot of burdens on you when it came to your household, when it came to your whole your environment, just your life in general, okay? It's assisted you in healing. This is a person who wants to be you so bad, okay? Clarify the Seven of Swords. Yeah, so this is a person who's watching you from the past. Clarify the Seven of Swords, ancestors. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Someone who's jealous, okay, of your independence. Tell me more. You're going to get justice, okay? It could even be in court. Tell me more. So you'll be healing through this, and there will be balance taking place. And, you know, honestly, I just feel you're going to be okay. It's don't let these people sweet talk you, because I do see that happening where someone wants to like sweet talk you. Definitely sweet talk you. They want a new beginning with you. Don't let that shit happen. Excuse my language, but these people, they want to get in your head. Definitely want to get in your head. But the goal is, yeah, so with the Hierophant, so someone's heard about what I'm saying. They heard about the lessons that I'm teaching, but at the same time, yeah, this is an Emperor here, you know, because they know you're not going back, okay? I'm surprised the Death card didn't come out, but I do see the Tower card. This is shocking, emotionally scary and shocking for this person, because honestly, there go the Death card right there. So this person, they know they got to do some healing. They know they got to release. They know they got to let go. And this is leaving them in the Five of Pentacles energy. You know, someone who wanted control over you. This is someone from your past who knows that it's over. All right? The Death card is here again, even though this person is still trying to maintain some sort of control. It will be released, okay? Don't worry. You're going to be in your Nine of Pentacles. You are in your Nine of Pentacles, and you're walking away from what doesn't serve you. So again, collective, the goal is to never fear what is being taken from you. If these people if these people say, oh, well, you know, haha, your lights, we're going to get your lights, or whatever it is, I'm telling you, make that your goal, especially if you don't even want to be here in the first place. You got to make sense of it. You know you can't raise kids in no dark, okay? If you know you can't raise kids in the dark, what do? You're not going to be here in the dark. Who going to be in a house with no lights on? You already took you took the heat, you broke the heat, you broke the hot water tank, you broke underneath the floor, you messed up my ceiling where, you know, water can leak any day there and mess up the furniture. At this point, honestly, with this environment that I'm living in, it's full of wicked people that are very hateful. I don't want to be here. God don't live here in this environment. There are a lot of wicked people here. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever it takes for you to get agitated enough to get away from these people, Do what you gotta do, collective. And you know, everybody just gonna be mean mugging each other. We all just gonna be mean mugging each other, because no one's the collective is not gonna be giving up. Okay, so if everyone gurring like a dog or roofing like a dog, we both gonna be roofing until somebody show the who's the weakest link. Cause the weakest link ain't never gonna be the collective. So you just gonna be sitting here barking for nothing. So you get your damn weak ass dogs and gone somewhere with that shit, because the collective will never give up. Okay, so yeah, they may know more people than you. They may be connected to horrible people. They may, you know, whatever the case may be, collective, they may, you know, it don't matter what they, you know what I'm saying. These people are going through karma. Okay, clarify the Five of Wands, ancestors. These people are jealous, hateful, and this King of Wands here, he's in so much trouble. He's heartbroken, moving out of pain. King of Swords, he's needing to heal. You've healed. You know, these people want you to heal the past that you done moved on from. These people feeling, in the Five of Pentacles, they're feeling left out. These people, the very people who tried to hurt you, losing their power, okay? So they're losing control. They don't know what to do. You know, as much as, you know, you want to be scared of people who are in fear at this time. Like, these are people who are scared. They're scarier than you, collective. So for you to be, you know, scared about them doing whatever they doing, a lot of things that they do is because they're in fear that you may win. And you are going to win. We ain't going to let up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we both gonna be growling together. We both just gonna be roofing. You know what I'm saying? Because, baby, I wish a nigga would. We not, excuse me. I'm not laying down for, we not laying down. Okay? I'm not laying down, you not laying down, we not laying down. So, we gonna be a bunch of hollering hoes out here. Because, baby, I wish I would. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people, they're not that strong, collective. They only strong because they feed off of your fear. So someone's trying to figure out, like, you know how two lions are, right? Well, you the lion in the upright. The other lion is in the reverse. Honestly, this is the scared lion. You're the one that's in the upright. You know what I'm saying? If you're righteous, if you're doing everything the right way, if you are following God's orders, if you are, you know, doing what God wants you to do, if you're really in this position where you're like living your life unapologetically, authentically, and you're not lying about who you are, why would God not assist you? Why would God leave you hanging? Like, I don't see God leaving you hanging. You know what I'm saying? So if you both are lions, but this lion is in the reverse, especially with the Empress in the reverse. So this person is a reversal, like you a reversal hoe. And you coming for me. Girl, bye. I will never let you win. If that's the case, we both gonna be hollering, and we gonna find out which one is the weakest link. And it just ain't gonna be me, baby. You gonna be tired when you get done with me. And when you get tired, I'm gonna be on the up and up. All the collective. Okay? So this is why I'm telling you, when you're in this position, collective, never let them make you use them fear tactics. Oh, well, we're taking your water. We're taking your whatever. Take whatever. Do what you got to do. As hard as it may be, collective, whatever these people do, they gonna do it anyway. They done did a lot. These people horrible. They're horrible, and the karma on their hand, baby, it ain't gonna make no sense for them. I'm not worried. You shouldn't be either. So with that said, let them do what they do. And, you know, whatever they do, they just do. Okay? Shit, I don't want to be here anyway. I really don't like it here. It's horrible here. They're horrible people. You know what I'm saying? It's an environment where, they want you to be like caged in. I want to get out because I don't like it here. So shit, you might be somebody who your credit may be jacked up. See, this is where we need to come together instead of readers who want to come for others. We should have like a safe haven where we can have a list of numbers, a list of environments where like people like us can go when we're going through shit like this. So you have like places like that will accept low income, low credit, or things of that nature. Like we should have resources like that for people who are being gang stalked. There needs to be like 1-800 numbers for people like us. Instead of us going against each other, we should all be working together. See, we're solid when we all come together. But when people go against you like Aiden with your weak ass, like Aiden, you the most weakest white man I've ever known in my life. And I met a lot of white men and never a white man like you. Like you the weakest white man I've ever known with your wicked, sinister, arrogant, crazy ass. Like you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of you working with me, working together, you sit here and wanna like, baby, you never know, like the very person that you trying to bring down, Aiden, could be the very person that can do one phone call for you and be like, hey, you going through this? Well, I got this number for you. I can help you out. You know what I'm saying? But you sit here, you want to bring me down. You never know who can help you. You never know who is going to be someone that you may need. This is why you got to be careful of who you're causing issues for. Some of y'all whack as hell. You know what I'm saying? Y'all play too fucking much. And I don't got time for these fucking games with your weak ass. You're welcome, Carlos. So with that said, you got Archangel Michael and you have Archangel Gabrielle. I'm never gonna be the one that you can ask to be someone to like play on someone's downfall. Anyone who will get off on shit like that, I'ma stay right away from you. Because baby, it could be you any day. And it has been. The very people who have teased me for having my lights turned off, having issues with when I was going through the pain I was going through, especially in the summertime, having readers come for me, be the very ones who are going through issues, who going through the same issues. Instead of us coming together and saying, hey, let's put up a form, a document that gives us resources on where we can go if any of us are in certain areas. Like, obviously, readers are all over the world. So we got readers in different states and cities and shit. Excuse my language, but if that's the case, then every reader who's from a different state or country or whatever it is, you can write down resources in your community that assist others like myself or anybody who's going through situations like this. So, everyone wants to like play, but when it's your day, when it's your turn, then you don't think it's funny. You know what I'm saying? This is why you got to be careful what you're speaking on others. You got to be careful because you never know who can help you, especially if someone is really genuine. You sit here, you're talking about how you have to live paycheck to paycheck and how you're having difficulty and you don't have this or you don't have that. Well, you don't beat someone else because of what beat someone else up because of what you don't have. Because that very same person can one day turn around and say, here, like I heard you saying you don't have this or this. Like I'm that type of person. I'll hear you complaining about what you don't have. And because me and you have connected on Any reader who has assisted me in like some sort of guidance that I needed in my life, trust and believe me, I got you, boo. One thing about me, I don't sit here like if God ever put me in a predicament where I'm able to bless others, trust and believe me, I got readers that I've been wanting to like write down readers' names that I'm going to bless. But a few of these readers, I feel like your enemy don't even want you to get blessed because they be knowing who I got on my mind that I'm gonna do anyway. Like these people, they know a lot. They have like, I don't know if they use machines. Ain't nobody that damn good. They have to use like certain machines because I'll be at the grocery store and there'll be like a man, like in my head I'll be like, "Ooh, I'm not attracted to, this type of race or this or that." And then I'll walk up to the milk and then there'll be a fine ass white man with muscles standing there. And I'm like, "Hey, where you get the muscles?" I seen a fine ass white man yesterday. I'm like, "Damn, he is fine." They know how to do it. He looked so fine. He looked so fine. But anyway, he was right there in front of the milk. And the thing is, they know, like, they'll have, like, people down the aisle that know that you're about to get certain foods and things of that nature. So you'll walk down aisle 5, the noodle aisle. There'll be people looking at noodles or just standing there. You'll go get the noodles. Like, move out the way. Y'all know I'm getting some noodles. Like, y'all, y'all gotta make it. Y'all gotta make fun because, people, they will, like, really get on your nerve. So you gotta make light of the matter. So even if I were to move to another state, I'm sure that this same situation could happen. But the difference between what I'm going through currently and what I could go through in another state is, I promise you I will never be in no cage type of situation. I would never put myself in this type of situation, where I am right now. It's horrible here. It's pure demonic where I'm at right now. I feel like a lot of these people are possessed mentally. But with that said, you got wishes fulfilled. Ain't that powerful? Like that was the next card off the deck with all these angels, with the angels here. So yeah, wishes fulfilled. That's a beautiful card. So, with that said, collective, um you're going to have issues when it comes to your ops. But how much are you going to allow your enemies to play in your face? Like, are you going to just laugh at it, or are you going to be like, who cares at this point? These people have done so much. Honestly, I ain't afraid to lose nothing now. Like, we done made it here. Your credit may be effed up. Like, my credit is effed up. I ain't even gonna, my credit ain't never been effed up. I've always had good credit. But since all of this stuff has happened, my credit is not good. So with that said, this is the brokest I've ever been in my life. And I don't even like to say brokest like that. I don't like to call myself broke, but this is the most, like, this is the worst it's ever gotten for me. I ain't never been this bad. So I can only imagine what a lot of you are going through who don't have public resources that are probably from the government. So, this is why it's very important to be careful of who you are picking on, because someone could really help you and you just stepped all over that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't never, like, be careful who you, like, messing with, because you just never know who could help you. What's up, Taha? So, yeah, with that said, like, I'm just saying, don't be scared of these people, child. Okay? This card keeps coming out, and it's because people feel like you were a treasure that they lost. But who gives a care what these people feel? They done did too much, and honestly, I don't really care about them no more. I don't care about their feelings. I don't care about nothing, because they don't care about yours. To be truthful, they really don't. Because if anyone cared about you, they would never put you through what you've gone through. This is why you gotta face the enemy in the eye, because you really don't know who's like, baby, this person could be scared as you don't know what, and you sit here scared of them because they're this person could be a ventriloquist. This person could be a little man in a ventriloquist body. When they come out, they this small. You sitting here scared and fear of an organization that only exists because of this damn ventriloquist. So people are asking, where's the whiz? Where's the whiz? Where's the whiz? He's the whiz and he lives in us. Sweet thing, let me tell you about the word and the way things are rough. You come from a different place, and I know you travel far. Now let me tell you where it is. Da 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 da. I will appoint you to the whiz. He's the whiz, and he lives in us. So you know Dorothy and them, they made it all the way to Oz. And they like, okay, well, where's the whiz at? Where's the whiz? So you talking about this corporation, you telling me that this organization is a ventriloquist, and the ventriloquist is a little man behind this big building. This is the man who's running this ish. I need to talk to bring the whiz out right now. He come out, hi, in a little peanut voice. Yeah, I'm the whiz. What do you want? What do you mean, what do I want? So you telling me that you were starting all this bullshit with all of us? We were in fear of you and your little ass? You telling me that you're the whiz? Yeah. Yeah. I'm about to fling your... Get your... Listen here. You little ventriloquist, you. You're not that. You're not that. You know what I'm saying? You're not that. You're not that. Okay? You're telling me that I've been effing around just to find out that you're someone who's also just been, this is this person really feeling like this. Like you telling me that you acting like you all that in a bag of chips and you got all this here. Like, baby, let me just separate myself and do me and move on. Because, baby, this ain't that. Okay? There's justice. That's the shocking truth. That this person ain't shit. They've been laying down, hollering through this damn, what do you call that? That projector thing, that PA system or whatever you call that thing, sounding like they were big and bad, but really they were just a person laying down telling everybody what to do. You know what I'm saying? Trying to control other people laying down. Like, if you don't get your weak ass little ass up, or I kick your little ass on somewhere where you belong, like you little ass man here. That's why I hate little men. I do not like seeing little men. Like, and I'm not talking about midgets. I'm talking about little men that be like with the skinny legs, and they be walking around and they have a lot of money and shit, and you looking at them like you would not be like that if you just, this person, they have all this money, but they don't. I'm telling you, without the money, they nothing. They're nothing. They don't even know themselves. They not happy. They're evil. Like, I wish you would talk to me like you talk to these other women. Baby, we gonna be in the screaming match because I want you to put your hands on me. Because I want you to get locked up today, baby. I'm telling you, anytime a man put their hands on you, call the police. Don't fear this evil, wicked little man. Like, some of these women, y'all be, baby, it just will never be me. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe back in the day when I was younger, but not anymore. Like, baby, you will never get me. Because these men out here, they weak as hell. Especially to, like, put anybody through the things that they've been going through. All right? This man is the Wiz in a ventriloquist body. A little man called the Wiz in a ventriloquist body telling everybody what to do. He effing the whole city up. And we just listening to this person. And so somebody needs to go see the Wiz and find out when the agenda is gonna change, because we tired of this shit. I know I am. I'm tired of a little man running me. Like, little man, I need you to eat your kibbles and bits, your vegetables and your broccoli. Like, go eat. Because, little man, I'm tired of you. Like, go be happy. Like, do you. Because I'm literally tired of you. Seriously. You're effing everything up. And people. You're effing up the kids. You're effing up people's lives. You just doing too damn much. And don't you got enough? Like, go sit down, Mr. Wiz. People tired of you. Yeah, guys, these people have the audacity, but there's gonna be justice. All right, and we're stepping into our power because of it. All right, you're walking around with this wand because you got the inspiration. You're truly inspired, and you're unbothered. as bothered as they want you to be, you're unbothered. Okay, and you're gonna be healing. Okay, collective. Never fear these people. This is gonna free you. And standing and looking the enemy right in the face where you should, and reminding yourself that your enemy is the lion in reverse. You're the upstanding lion, and it's because you are in charge of your life because you got God. Okay, you're moving with God. Everything you're doing is with God. Okay, so this is bringing you to your abundance. So keep going, because we just found out that your oppressor is the Wiz, and that is in a ventriloquist body. And this is gonna give you knowing this. I know they don't want you to know, but look at the ventriloquist. He like, damn, you done found out. Here, now I gotta give you your shit. I've been taking people's shit for so long. Now I gotta give you your shit because you didn't figured it out. You done figured it out. Ooh-wee. Anyway, guys, yeah. You done figured it out. And now you cussing everybody out. Queen of Wands, she pissed. She kind of like it. She like, you know what? She's right, but I can't stand her. Look, Seven of Swords with the Page of Swords. She's watching you. Just as sneaky as all get out. This woman can't stop it. She don't know how to stop. But she gonna have to. Ten of Swords with the World card. Her and this damn Emperor child. They're like little people. Just busybodies telling people what to do, and they don't even know what to do. They struggling. You know what I'm saying? So let's play one last song, and then we gonna get out of here. And I want y'all to like really like dance because this is my jam. So clap your hands. I'll read what y'all saying in a minute. God gonna work it out. She said, why you trying to figure it out? He already worked it out. Period. It's already worked out. I love this song. This is my mom. My mom used to love this. But y'all get it, right? God gonna work it out. So with that said, like, we ain't worried about these people. Let's do a Bible verse. Let's see what God gotta say. God, what you gotta say about these ventriloquists? What you gotta say about the whiz? What you gotta say? What you gotta say, God? We got Deuteronomy 20, 28, and 40, and 29 and 13. So let's look into it. '28 and 40. And 29 and 13. All right, so it says, you will have olive trees throughout the land, but you will not use the oil because the olives will drop off. So this verse speaks about loss of benefit despite effort. You can have resources, opportunities, or things that should produce results, but that can produce results, but because of the disobedience, injustice, or corruption in leadership, the reward is taken away. It's about fruit, it's about frustration where labor doesn't yield what it should. So it's saying that working hard but not enjoying the outcome, others benefiting from what you built. Okay? So this is you, collective. You literally have gone through so many cycles, have broken so many generational curses, and like you're wanting to see the fruits of your labor. But these are people who've been laying down, resting. They've been sleep. Now they wiping their eyes when you get done doing the work on yourself. You done healed yourself. And now someone wants to come after sleeping all day, partying all day, sexing all day, doing whatever they wanted to do all day. Instead of healing, they want to come and take your place. So working hard but not enjoying the outcome. So this is you who they want to put you in this position where you're not getting any fruits of your labor because there are people who are coming in to steal, kill, and destroy after you didn't put all your labor in. You know, it's giving me, you know, where you were the voice. You were always the voice, collective. You were always, you know, you're the talent. Okay, you know how people are the talent, and it's like, dang, if I'm the talent, Why ain't I getting paid the way I should? I'm the one with the creativity. I'm the one with the gift, but I'm not getting paid. So these are systems being unfair or misaligned. It's not fair that you have a talent that you use beautifully, and someone just comes around and says they want to steal your place. They want to doppelganger you, after you done did all the work. So it's saying this is what's been going on. So it says he confirms you he so Deuteronomy 29:13 says he confirms you today as his people, that he may be your God as he promised. So this verse is about identity and covenant being. So reaffirm, it says that despite hardship, confusion, or loss, God is clarifying who belongs, who is protected, and who is accountable. It is about alignment and legitimacy. So separation between who is truly aligned versus who is not. Restoration of rightful standing and accountability coming into focus. So God restoring your life after you done lost what you have. So together it's saying there has been a loss of unfairness and wasted effort, but now comes clarity about who stands where. Those who exploited, benefited unjustly, or caused others to labor without reward will be exposed. Those who stayed aligned are being reestablished with legitimacy and protection. So this is about transition from unfair loss to rightful positioning. What was taken or blocked doesn't define the final outcome. The order is being corrected. God is going to correct this, okay? So it says this is a part of the warning of consequence. It says that you can labor, plan, and expect results, but because of disobedience or injustice, the fruit doesn't come. The olives fall, spoil, or are taken in real terms. Efforts without reward, loss of what should have been yours, and frustration where prosperity was expected. It speaks to systems failing you, not laziness. Work is done, but the outcome is blocked. So yeah, these are people who are greedy, who are fighting for something that is not even theirs. Like, you're not going to have what the collective worked on. And I know that for a fact. You are fighting for absolutely nothing because the collective is not laying down. So you might as well just give up. But hey, if you want to keep fighting for nothing, go right ahead. So anyway, it says Deuteronomy 29:13. This verse is the opposite energy. It's about God's establishing covenant identity. So who is protected and who is recognized as his people. It's saying that despite past loss or hardship, God is formally setting people in the right position, affirming relationships, legitimacy, and future blessings. This is about being claimed, restored, and aligned publicly and spiritually. So, God is recognizing you, okay? And you will be vindicated. So together, the message is saying that you have experienced loss, unfair outcomes, or stolen results. But it also says that their season does not define your identity or ending. What was blocked doesn't cancel who you are. There is a shift from fruitless labor to rightful belonging and restoration. The pressure, lack, and interference were temporary. The alignment and covering are lasting. In short, what didn't prosper before was not the final word. You're being repositioned, not punished, okay? So God is changing your outcomes, making your circumstances a lot better, repositioning you and restoring you. So, maybe like if you guys ever were interested in like doing like resources for the collective, people like myself or others who may be struggling when it comes to like, let's just say you're moving and you want to go to another state or something like that. um maybe you live in a different state or whatever. You may know about certain resources that others may not know. Maybe if you guys are wanting to, if you are like, you know, for real about evolving and trying to, because there is an issue when it comes to gang stalking. Like, we really need to put a end to this. This needs to be like, people need to go to jail for this. I really feel like this is a problem, and more people need to. This is why they're attacking the lie, because they know, they know. So if anyone is going through gang stalking, and I don't know, like, maybe you can write under the community page, if you're interested in putting up like resources or something from your state or wherever you're from. Maybe we could like do something where we can get in connections with different organizations that will sponsor people like us, who would look out for people like us who are going through gang stalking. People who, yeah, accountability. So people who are in situations like us, like myself, especially when it comes to, maybe you have bad credit or something, and you may want to buy a home, or you may want to like move into an apartment. You may have money. You may have money coming in, but maybe, because you're going through gang stalking, you may not have like the resources. Like, we need like resources for people like us, who really need it. Maybe, when it comes to like, even like I don't know, just like a GoFundMe page for people who are going through gang stalking, who could be needing a place to stay at a hotel, or maybe even needing a vehicle, or something like that. I don't know, but it seemed like this is a huge issue that a lot of tarot readers are having, and it needs to be like something that we should look into if anyone's ever interested. But I don't know. I just feel like it's a lot of us who are going through this. So, Aiden, instead of you being so evil and hateful, taking your issues out on others, maybe you can jump on a bandwagon and be a little positive. Because people like you who may not have the resources, you know, this could be something for you. You never know what God is doing. But you turning your back on your sister or your brother. And yes, just because someone is of a different race doesn't mean that they're not your sister or your brother. Like, I consider anyone who is, first off, if you are someone who's positive, uplifting, loving, caring, someone who doesn't switch up every 5 minutes, 5 seconds, then I consider you a brother or sister. But if you are anyone who's betrayed me, talked about me, smeared my name, I don't consider you nothing to me. You ain't shit. You can get the fuck on. Any family members, anyone who's smeared my name or lied on me, painted me out to be a horrible person, and put me in this motherfucking position. You didn't stand by me. You were a friend. You lied on me, or you said anything about me. You did not defend me. I don't respect you. Okay? So you are not my sister, you not my brother. And I don't like you. I don't respect you. Okay? So I only consider um I only consider good people, people who are upright, who not fake. People are people of my like caliber. People, you know, if you're not fake, you're my sister or my brother. So, Aiden, I don't consider you my brother because you fake. I'm gonna just let you know that now. So don't you come for me, or don't you and because you switched up on me like you did, Aiden, I'm gonna just tell you, you won't ain't no second chances with you. Okay? So I'm gonna keep it right there with you, because you done did it too many times, boo. And if I was to give you another chance, who's to say you would bark at me again? Baby, you ain't barking at me no more, because I didn't bark at you. Okay, it never was a barking competition. So you can get the hell on, Aiden. You and your guitar. Anyway, let me see what you say. No, I do readings. Look on my community page and you can get all the information you need. Please do better for your sake. If you know better, please. Exactly, Carlos. Good for you. Oh, I hope you're okay. Oh, yeah, I'm okay. Oh, let me make it bigger. That's why I can't see, because I don't know what happened to YouTube. They're like, they like made their words so small. Okay. What's up, Umar? Dr. Umar. So, I don't play people at all. I don't let no one play games with me. Period, Juanita. Me either. Thanks for the heart, Dr. Umar. All Hutus together. I stick to myself, Ricky. I don't need or want drama. Oh, okay. Y'all talking to each other. Everything you're saying is spot on with my situation. Oh, really, Carlos? I'm so sorry. Hey, money doesn't create real, and they pay the bills, but being real is walking the walk and talking the talk. Period, Ricky. Amen to that. Yeah. If a woman feels like she's living in fear and they're always going to have their hands put on them, they're in the wrong relationship. You got that right, Ricky. You are most beloved. Ah, thank you, Taha. You are too. Very true. Injustice exists. That exists as well in this world. Why would I be bothered about anything that has nothing to do with me? Mm-hmm. That that's what it is, reality. You better not fall on a level of God going to get you. Better not fall on that. You better not get your ass feedback or God going to get your I do. Oh, I already read. I already did yours, yogurt. Here, try to bite you. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get off of here, but it was really nice speaking with y'all. Keep it together. Never lay down for these people. They're just ventriloquists. These are just people who want power over other people. They want control, so they want to do whatever they can to control you, and they're not gonna get shit out of us. So it's shocking to them, but honestly, baby, it's a no for me. Okay, it's a no for me, dog. And any family member who has been a part of this, baby, it will never be a chance for me and you. You fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, the blame. No, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, the blame on me. Okay? And I know it's heartbreaking, but at this point, I don't care. And the collective don't either. All right? So you can take your little heartbroken behind and go heal just like we had to do. Because, baby, your come up will never be off of the backs of those who have done the work, who have become their best self, who have stepped into their power and their calling. You will never come for us because we ain't sent for your ass. So you go do the work so that you could be in the position that the collective and myself are in. And that way, everybody can get what they deserve. And hopefully, it's the day you deserve. Because you ain't going to be having power and control over nobody but yourself. So go heal. Stop drinking. Stop sexing. Stop partying. Do what you need to do. Get you a connection with the Most High. Learn thyself. Love thyself. Honor thyself. Get in that energy where you don't have to fake yourself, fake your life, and be stressed out every day about whether you gonna go to hell or heaven, or if God is gonna bless you. Like, no one cares about that. Like, you need to care, because no one cares about where you're headed when you're not on this earth anymore. You need to go fix your life. Or you need to go call Ayala to help you, because baby, you got it twisted. Get it together. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And, well, your night. Well, morning, because it's still early. One thing, we are unbothered. We unbothered, honey girl. We unbothered. We ain't never been bothered. We unbothered. Take it, send that shit back to him. We unbothered. Period, Ivan. Thank you. And God bless you too, Taha. Thank you. Good night. Good night, Chuck. Same to you. It's out of my hands. Yes, it is, Carlos. But you know what? We gonna get this together. It's all good. Guys, if y'all have any resources from the states that y'all are in, please put it under my post, and I'm gonna make a post. And, like, if you guys don't mind to put any resources down from your state, and just, to help the collective out, if y'all know anything, whatever y'all know, like, let's form, like, some resources for people like myself and maybe Carlos or others who are going through what we're going through, and let's help the community out. Let's work together in that way. um who is we list you talking about? Terrell, if it ain't, why a hit dog don't holler. Happy holidays to you and your family. Same to you, Carlos. Happy holidays. As they say, the early bird catches the worm. Yep. Good night. We are mourning. We are mourning in the morning. Oh, okay. Good night, Umar. Hallelujah to you. Hallelujah. Thank you, God. It takes a village. Yes, it does, Chuck. Glory to the Most High. Hallelujah is right. Anyway, talk to y'all tomorrow. Good night. Well, good morning. Y'all know what I mean. Speak to y'all later. Have a wonderful rest of your day. You are so fun. I I don't know. Like, it's just natural. How will you know my name unless you were family? Well, your name is right there, Terrell. Anyway, good night, y'all. Peace and love.